Two changes for race 2 for the world champions. Ryan go for a harder compound front tyre and a different rear. Ryan went with a softer rear. The rest of the field went with the same setup they had in race 1. Someone had to stop Biaggi from getting the double. His first outing. Regulars were up for the challenge. Here's race 2. We've got commentators Scott Smart and Jonathan Green.
And go the lights and away we go. The front row gets a great start. Bayliss flies off the start of the second row, and that's an excellent start from the world champion. Just what he wanted.
Yeah, he obviously means business in this race, but it looks like Biaggi whole shots once again. His diminutive stature and lightweight really helps the bike accelerate.
Yeah, Max Biaggi into the lead then. Tozen right there in pursuit number 52 and already challenging.
Hager there in third, looks like Troy Dawson in fourth place.
Bayliss did get to sixth place. He did fly off the line, didn't he?
Yeah, basically a great start, but Niev has already passed him and pulled away from him. The Yamaha doesn't look quite as fast as the other two bikes there yet. Look, he's sat in the slipstream of the Honda, but he makes no inroads at all. I should imagine we'll see the Suzuki start to catch him towards the tail end of the straight. There we go. And Biaggi was so strong into turn 1.
And he's doing it again, this time on the last of the late breakers, Noriyuki Haga. Haga turns it in tight to try and go up the inside, but he won't stop Max this time.
You don't see Haga passing the brakes.
No, very, very rarely. Haga all over the back of Max Biaggi right now. And it's proving so on the track. He was beaten by Max, but only just in race 1. Right now he's showing him the in race 2.
Of course, it looks like he's desperate to try and make a lead on Haga. He's just sat in his slipstream. We've been looking at him corner after corner. Does he make the pass? Yes.
Corsa up to third place then, but for how long? Of course, he's going to stay with these two at the front. He's going to have to stay it now. He's going to have to do it now. There's fifth place, Nieto, just in the background, a long way off though. 7 seconds the gap now. Kageyama is close enough to him to make a pass. So Nieto and Kageyama, yeah.
1.6 second gap. He has up his pace a bit. Biaggi's been passed by Corsa.
Yes, and here comes Biaggi to try and take it back again.
See, the Suzuki is a little bit faster than the Yamaha in this early part of the season. Oh, he runs really wide.
He does run wide, and thank you very much. Through goes Corsa to take second place.
And does Haga squeeze through as well?
Yes, he does. So, Biaggi goes from second to fourth after a mistake at turn 1. He just hasn't got that right, and yet he's used it to his advantage against Tozen in race 1. 1.9. So here we come,
Biaggi.
Max.
Does he pass them both?
Oh, lovely. He does.
That's fantastic. He keeps it tight here. That was a fantastic manoeuvre. But he knew what he had to do. He didn't panic a couple of corners before the end of the lap. He just made sure he got in their slipstream on the way down the start-finish.
Kageyama has got past Nieto for 5th place. So good job done by... Intriguing race, this. Applause from the crowd. There's a lot of English fans here cheering on James Tozen. The Italian fans as well. Into turn 1 they go. Tozen, Biaggi, Corsa, Haga.
So there he is.
Troy Bayliss, the world champion. He's got Laconi in front of him. There's Zaz right there too.
Still 1.5 second gap though, isn't it? And that's a lot to ask at this level of competition.
Across the line they come. Tozen leads it by 1.4, and he was 2 seconds last lap.
And his pit bull told him.
Well, this could be a very interesting finish. 2 laps to go, and Tozen is being reeled in here in the closing stages of race 2. Biaggi is on it at the moment. The Italian smells victory number 2. It would be sensational if he could get the double in his first ever outing in World Superbikes, but I can't see Giacomo Tozen, as they know him in Italy, giving up any more places. 1.1, well, I say that, he's gained another 3/10. He is coming. Couple more corners left for James Tozen, and this is going to be a really good victory for him and a real confidence booster. He's going to beat Max Biaggi. Can he do it? Holding on there, Biaggi doing everything in his power to hold on, but here he comes! Hands-free and bootsy daisy for the big man! James Tozen takes victory. That's brilliant stuff from him, and he beats Biaggi.
Despite Biaggi's best efforts, he couldn't catch Tozen in the closing stages as James rode superbly for the full 25 points. Biaggi again on the podium. Of course, he was much happier with his race 2 performance after tyre problems in race 1. That means he heads to his home race at Phillip Island in a confident mood.
There's a tight hairpin in the middle of the track, and when you go that slow you can actually hear the other bikes behind you, so you know exactly where people are. But it went a bit quiet halfway through the race, and I knew I'd got a set a good pace, but it's just nice to be here. Thanks great to Honda. They've done fantastic things this weekend, and Handspree, the new sponsor, and everybody at my brother's house who's watching, and in Kiverton Club and back in the Isle of Man, and everybody who's supported me through the winter and in the gym training. Everything's been going great. So and also to my mum who cries every time I go racing, but I'm all right, Doug. And hi to Tori also.